Weird Ones Go Production.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
Yes, it does.
I'm not sorry.
What if it takes three?
Hey guys. Well, in this case, it does take three. Hey guys, welcome to The Real Verdict. I'm David, the movie judge, and I'm joined by
Alicia.
and
motherfucking Kevin.
That's right. And this is a movie podcast where we not only rate movies, but we prosecute the shit out of them. So on one hand, we'll have a defense. On the other hand, we'll have a prosecutor. I think in this particular case, we're going to have two defendants or two defenders or whatever the fuck. Because I'm
it's
sure
going to be a long walk situation.
Right. Yeah, totally getting this. I love the movie we're about to review. Alicia, please tell us what we're going to review today.
Lights go down, curtains drawn, time to set the scene. David, Alicia, Kevin on the mic, breaking down the movies you love, day or night, from the classics to the blockbusters, brand new. Every Monday they've got the real review. The Real Verdict, grab your seat, it's showtime. Popcorn's ready and the takes are prime. Action, drama, horror, comedy, no scripts unturned. The Real Verdict podcast, where the spotlight burns. So dim the lights, let the credits roll. It's the real verdict, time to know.
Yeah.
Today we are watching Home Alone. Thank you to those of you on Instagram who voted for this particular holiday movie.
This is for y'all.
The
they can't see it? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The premise is about 8-year-old Kevin McAllister, who is accidentally left behind when his large family goes to Paris for Christmas. Initially enjoying his freedom before realizing he must defend his home from two burglars known as the Wet Bandits, using elaborate booby traps, and eventually learning about family and kindness from a mysterious neighbor, all accumulating into a chaotic but successful defense and a joyful family reunion.
Yes. Very nice. All right, guys.
We love it, Kevin. We always say that, or at least I do.
So the writer of this movie wrote Gremlins when he was in college. And so by the time he got out of college, he already had a feature film under his belt. And then he wrote Home Alone. I don't know if he wrote Home Alone right after, but because I think Gremlins was 84, and then Home Alone is 1990 or 92. I can't remember.
I will say I enjoy Home Alone much more than I enjoy Gremlins.
Yeah.
I don't know why Gremlins traumatized me.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole section. This movie isn't about Gremlins, but there's a whole 2-minute piece about depression and shit during the holidays, and
depression and shit.
Yeah, like how
well put.
Stressful it can be, and how because she's like, she doesn't like Christmas, and he's like, who doesn't like Christmas? And she's like, oh my god, somebody says that you don't like Christmas, they freaking throw a fit. But if you say something, I don't know, something I can't remember exactly. We're not talking about that movie anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyways.
So did you know,
sidebars with
ADHD.
Kevin.
Question for you guys. Do you know how long it took to write this movie?
No.
Kev?
No.
9 days.
Wow.
He wrote it in 9 days. This is the guy that wrote
It's impressive.
This
Breakfast Club. He wrote 16 Candles, all those movies.
Oh, cute. Okay, I didn't realize that, and I like that even more.
Chris
So
Columbus
he wrote
did?
this in 9 days. Excuse me?
Chris Columbus wrote 16 Candles?
No. No, that doesn't sound right. But anyway, the guy wrote this in 9 days because he has fear of travel. So in 1990, his family went on vacation, and he was frantically writing down like what not to forget. Right? Don't forget this. Make sure you don't forget that. Ooh, what if I forgot my son, my 10-year-old son? Ooh, what would he do? 9 days. Home Alone.
That's fun. I like the slapsticky. Okay, hold on. Initial rating. I'm giving this a. I don't think I can give it any lower than a 10 out of 10. I just love
God
it.
damn, Alicia.
I'm going to give
Holy
it
shit.
10 chocolate covered pretzels.
That looks brand new from the grocery store.
I did get it at the store. It was an impulse buy.
Very
I
nice.
also give it 10 caramel
Oh my
popcorns.
god. Oh,
It's a
come
Christmas
on.
miracle.
Oh, so I got 2 defenses. All right. So
No pressure, David. No pressure.
yeah. I'm not listen, I'm gonna give my verdict at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. Kevin, what you got?
Why is it my always first? All right, that's okay.
Why is it my always first? I don't know. I don't know.
So one thing that I want to point out is that, which I didn't realize, is that this is actually a Christian movie.
Christian. Oh, because of the old man and the
Old Man
shovels
Marley. Old Man Marley is the
Yeah,
representation of Jesus Christ. So in the beginning, he's hateful, disrespectful. There's a couple
Like
other words I
Jesus?
want to use. No, Kevin is.
Oh, for Kevin?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
He's
Kevin.
described
yeah.
as a bratty
Yes,
8-year-old. Yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
by the end of the movie,
A
he's
real piece of
completely
shit.
he's
for being
completely
honest.
changed. But the first time we see Old Man Marley, what is he doing? He's salting the earth, serving the people. He's shoveling the
Preach
sidewalk
on, brother.
and salting it for all of his
Hallelujah.
neighbors.
Thank goodness for that shovel.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And the second time we see him, Kevin's coming outside. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. And he sees them, and then he rejects him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He just sees them and he rejects them. So that's another representation of Jesus Christ as the rejection. Because we tend to during the, like, Peter rejected Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Well, that's one checkbox in the holiday bingo card for Christmas movies of the 1990s.
Yeah. And
Some sort of religious aspect.
yeah, well, I mean, there was a lot too. It wasn't even just that. Like, he went to church twice. Like, he hid in the when he was running away from the bad guys, from Larry, Moe, and Curly.
I know it's Harry and Marv,
Yeah, I
but when
know.
I was younger, I always called them Harv and Marv. And my dad's like, that's not right. My dad's like, Harry is not like Harv. And I was like, it rolls off the tongue better. So
It's-
Harv and Marv. Yeah.
And so he hides in that display there, and then we see Old Man Marley when he's trying to buy the toothbrush, and he has a bandage on his hand, and he has blood in his palm. And then when he starts backing up away, we see blood on the top of his hand, like his hand has been pierced through.
Stigmata.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
and then we see Old Man Marley again when Kevin goes to church, and when it says fall onto your knees, Old Man Marley stands up because there's a song playing. It's a hymn, and it says fall onto your knees, and he stands up because he is to be worshipped like Jesus Christ.
Maybe he doesn't know how to follow
Interesting.
instructions.
Maybe. That's interesting. I like it when movies use like symbolism and like subtle little clues like that that
well, it is.
you don't often see the first time through
Very
that you
good.
watch it, but
It said all
going
the
through
writers
it with an analytical eye.
Yeah, they said it said that the writers were Christian and Catholic, so which Catholic is a Christian religion.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes.
Well, I touch on a few holiday movie tropes. So I'm glad that you pointed that out, because this one is packed full of them. With the addition of like the slapsticky kind of humor, with, you know, the bad guys getting hurt and it being funny, and them being extra clumsy and falling and all this kind of stuff. And I love it. I love that. But I will say that subtly, I think this movie gave me a lot of anxiety as a kid about break-ins. Because I used to go around and lock all of the doors and windows in my house and make sure all the blinds were shut. And not that I was ever left alone at an age this young. Of course, you're going to reap in the benefits like Kevin does. You're going to watch a movie you're not allowed to. You're going to stay up late. You're going to eat junk food. I like that he turns into a little adult man where he's just like, this is the life. And then there's like the hustle and bustle of Christmas, like them rushing around the house, getting ready for their trip, and then rushing through the airport. I feel like that scene alone of rushing through the airport at Christmas time has been used in several holiday movies.
Oh yeah.
But I just thought that was interesting that they threw so many of those in there, which I think is why it's such a classic and favorite Christmas movie for a lot of people, because it is feel good and it does kind of hit all of those markers.
And the bad guys
and
are
I will
likable,
say, yeah,
which
a
makes
little
it
bit.
fun.
I mean, they're not.
I mean, obviously
there's
they're bad
some
guys,
points where
but...
it's like, yeah, I mean, like where you're like, are they actually going to hurt him because they've been fucked with so much? I mean, like the one guy's face is basically melted off.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was really cute. I love this movie. I'm glad I got to rewatch it because it's been probably at least 6 or 7 years since I've watched it. So it was good. And in my watching it, I naturally went down a rabbit hole. Okay, I know Sierra points out how often I do that too, and I was like, that's why these fucking Gen Zers are doing it, because we use it all the time. It's just a term of phrase. Makes me so mad. Sierra did literally did the same thing.
My son
yesterday
explained it to me the other day.
I don't get it. It's stupid.
It's just a rapper said it in one of his songs, and
that's why.
Yeah, and then a YouTuber was saying it, and then it just went crazy.
I saw a meme that it was like, you don't know what 6'7" is, man? You're old. And it's like, yeah, but you know what 369. Damn, you're fat. Anyways, so I liked that, but I went down a rabbit hole of watching video interviews of Macaulay Culkin, and he was saying that he showed his son this movie.
Yep.
And the whole time he was like, hey, he kind of looks like you, like a little bit. And he's like, okay, no, I'm just going to leave it alone. And they're not able to compute that that's their dad. Like they've even seen photos of him as a kid and they're like, hey, that looks like Kevin. And he's like, okay, we're just going to let it go. But it's kind of cool to see him talking about being a dad, watching this movie back. And I guess he goes on like press tours and stuff now, like advertising for this movie still. And I think that it's really cool. Anyways.
Yeah, they just had a reunion not too long ago.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
A week or two ago.
Yeah, I think that's why they ended up watching it. But it's just like cute because it's been like, what, 20, 30 years since this movie came out for him?
Yeah.
How old am I?
30.
Don't do the math on that. I know how old I am. That was embarrassing.
You're young.
It's been like 30 years. So
35.
He made $114,000 in that movie.
He made a lot of money, yeah.
Like in 1990.
That's 1990, $114,000 still is. But then when Home Alone 2 came out, he negotiated, and it was like $4.3 million to do that movie.
Attaboy.
Yeah. So I mean.
And
the movie
Home
was
Alone
huge.
2 was fucking dope as fuck, too.
I have not seen it yet.
That is also a 10.
You need to watch it.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 again, really? Really?
Yeah, dog, yeah.
Have you guys seen Macaulay Culkin in interviews?
We'll make him report back in the new year, guys.
In interviews lately? Like, I saw one yesterday because he's going to be in this TV show. The name of it escapes me. I've seen it too, which is embarrassing. But
the one I watched was pretty recent.
He's a little.
What do you mean off?
He's off, man. The boy's not normal, but I can't blame him because he was a
Well, I
child
mean,
star.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he's like a lot more. Are you sure you watched a new interview? Because he seems so at peace now to me. Like
he seems at peace for sure, but he's still weird. He's weirder
because he had like a really bad drug problem.
Yeah,
and
he did. He was in a band called Pizza. Yeah, he was a little off. My boy was a little off.
He played in a movie where he was a cross-dresser.
He found a love of his life, a fellow Disney, child star kid that knows what it's like to go through that, and they have kids, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
No hate to him.
I think he is.
Lasting damage.
He's open to another Home Alone, which I think would be fantastic.
That would be so cool.
Yeah. That would be great.
I don't know how they would do it though.
John Hurt.
He's not going to forget his own kids.
Catherine O'Hara can be grandma. I mean, it still works.
Oh my god! And speaking of Catherine O'Hara, I also saw another meme related to this movie about like movie characters that you're probably older than now, or around the same age. And Catherine O'Hara's character in this movie is like 36. So, question: how do you have that many children? That's my first question. That's too many children for 36.
They all weren't hers.
She started at 20.
Fair.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Good one.
That's a good point.
There was 5 of them that were hers.
Some of them didn't even look alike. They didn't look like Buzz. Does not look like
it
Macaulay.
was like a cheaper by the dozen situation they had going on in that household.
Yeah. I will say this. Uncle Frank, I would have fucking knocked him the fuck out several times. When they're in France and he's eating the shrimp and the lady's like, Frank, that's for later. And he just continues eating them and trying to give them to everybody. I'm like, you motherfucker. And then
how about stealing the crystal on the plane, man? Stealing the crystal, dude.
And then she's like crying about
Uncle Frank has no fucks to give.
Yeah. She's crying about forgetting Kevin, and he's like, I forgot my glasses once. I was like, oh,
yeah, if it makes you feel any better. If it makes you feel any better, I forgot my glasses.
Yes, because glasses and child are the same thing.
He's got children too. What the fuck?
Like, so many people in the comment section, whenever it comes to this movie, are like, how do you forget your child at home?
Yeah.
Well, we know that there's like a miscount.
Yeah, because the neighbor came over and had his back to everybody.
And was rummaging around and happened to be around the same height, wearing a fluffy toque. So I get that. I'll give her that. But like at the actual airport, at no point were you like, where's Kevin?
Yeah.
But his dad, when there's a spill on the counter at breakfast, when they're cleaning it up, Kevin's ticket gets thrown in the garbage as well.
Yep.
And not a lot of people noticed that. So when they were counting tickets, I guess they wouldn't have had his to begin with.
It wasn't breakfast. It was dinner when they were eating pizza, and he pushed Buzz.
Yes. Yeah.
And the milk went everywhere.
Yeah, sorry. I think that's why I associated it with breakfast.
Probably.
Why? Why was milk for dinner a thing in the 90s? Fucking gross.
No idea.
My family still does some meal. Like, not my parents, but like, I know. It's just like, ugh, gross. Anyways, if you still have milk for dinner, I mean, I'm judging you a little bit. But his ticket got thrown away. So there's just like a lot of steps in this process where he got forgotten, but I understand some of his resentment as like a kid, because you're in a household with that many people. Like, I can imagine as a small kid you would feel like not seen and not heard, and you see examples of that throughout their interactions in the beginning, and how he's kind of picked on by his older siblings.
All of them. Jesus Christ.
All of them. Like, he just gets walked on by them. And he's not even technically the youngest, I don't think. So there's younger ones in there. So
he's the youngest sibling.
Maybe he is the youngest.
He's the youngest sibling.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But he's not the youngest of all the kids that were there.
Yeah, it just feels like I get why he would feel lost in that mix, and why he probably appreciated a little bit of him time. But the ultimate message being that, you need your family for the holidays, or it's not the same, which I agree. I could do without the craziness out there right now, but that's a separate aside. She got a lot of hate for it though. But my point being, 36, that's Kevin's age. That's crazy. Good thing you don't have 10 children. Jesus, mother.
Jesus, mother, and
I
Joseph.
would have had a lot if it was. I'd probably be at 5 right now if it was up to me. Back in
Thank
the
you, Rubbers.
back in the day when I
Today's
wanted
episode
them.
brought to you by
Trojan.
but it was cute. What were obviously my favorite part is when they're trying to break in and they're just getting hit with all of his booby traps. Like, brilliant. The kid is brilliant
the
Yes.
part
and resourceful for sure.
yeah, the part where the spider is on Marv's face. He
Oh
does
my God, that
he had to
Loved it.
he had to do a silent scream because I guess it would bite if he screamed so they had to record him screaming separately and put it over that scene.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
So the
Do you
was silent.
is,
It says
just sat there
yeah. I wondered if he actually made noise.
That's funny.
If it would prompt the spider to like bite him or something. But it says here
No.
the spider on Daniel Stern's face was real, and his scream was genuine shock. Like he actually was freaked out by the
Yeah.
spider. So that is pretty cool.
I hope he got a little bit of extra bonus pay for that because I couldn't deal with it. But you knew it was going to come out as soon as you saw the spider in that little dickbag's room.
Oh,
That
yeah.
it was going to be a part of the movie at some point.
Yeah.
That's
They
another
really-
character that I would have liked to have punched. Is fucking Buzz Aldrin.
Most punchable characters.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think like he gets hit in the head with a paint can. He heats up the door handles so they burn themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
That Joe
there's
Pesci actually had a burn. He actually burned his hand on that. Joe Pesci, it said that it was an actual burn, not a massive one where you can see it, but apparently he did get burned at some point.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I like these behind the scenes fun facts.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot.
They were just like the perfect burglars, though. Like they were
Yeah.
likable in some ways, like you guys said, but then they were also like a little scary at times. Like where you like he's a little bit of a loose cannon, Marv. At times he's grumbling
What do you mean
to
I'm
himself.
funny?
and
The
he's-
wet bandits.
Funny
Yeah.
how? Funny how?
Yeah.
Like I'm a
The Wet
clown. I'm
Bandits is
amusing
a
to
terrible
you.
nickname. That was a very good impression, though. I will say
And then
that.
at the end, they're like,
The way
well,
you tell a story, what?
yeah. And then at the end, the cop's
But it-
like, "Thanks for doing that, because now we know all the houses you hit." And he's
Yeah.
like,
Again, another classic slapsticky moment.
"Yeah,
I did not watch
Um,
this movie in my when I was a kid. I watched it in my 40s, so like 7 years ago.
That was the first time you
Or the
watched
first
it.
time I
Really?
watched it, yes. So my
Wow.
favorite
Wow.
part was when they caught him finally, because I was sick of his shit, quite literally, wanting him to get caught. And when they finally caught him, I was like, "Yeah, let's see what happens now." According to
Oh, yeah.
Macaulay Culkin,
I do want to also point out another tap into the Christianity of the movie is that when
Yes.
Kevin goes through the basement, he's submerged into the water and then he comes out reborn. And then he gets captured, and then Old Man Marley, the representation of Jesus Christ, saves him.
and they didn't do a very good job of saving Jesus. That was fucked up. He got nailed to the cross, man. Sorry. Anyway,
It was supposed to
when they
happen.
caught him, apparently when they put him on the hook, right?
Mhm.
And do you remember the part where he was talking about biting off his fingers?
Yeah.
According to Macaulay Culkin,
He actually
Joe
bit
Pesci
him.
actually bit his finger hard.
Yep.
Really hard, and to the point where it left a dent in his finger. He still shows it to this day where Joe Pesci bit him. He's got a little scar on it,
Really?
apparently. Yeah.
I mean,
Interesting. I didn't know this. It was very interesting to find out.
so he
Really, dude.
broke skin?
He broke skin.
Oh,
And
shit.
Joe Pesci said that Joe Pesci really liked me because I didn't squeal on him at that point. He got really scared. Like Joe Pesci really like thought he fucked up like major,
Yeah.
and he didn't squeal. He just like kept it in and didn't say anything. And he said after that, me and Joe Pesci were tight
Yeah.
because he didn't rat on his friends. All right.
I guess a lot of the audiences back then really liked the aspect of Joe Pesci being in it because he was always a tough guy. Hey, come on now,
Yeah.
you got a cannoli, you know. And the fact that he was getting beat up by a fucking 10-year-old kid, the audiences were like, yeah.
Right? Well, it's cute because he's like brilliant. And I will say, like, this was the first like breakout role for Macaulay Culkin. He had done other stuff previously, but
Yeah.
this was like his biggest role. And I guess, like, in addition to some of the fun behind the scenes stuff that David mentioned, I guess my favorite line in the movie, "Keep the change, you filthy animal," was completely improvised by him.
It was his idea.
As well as the aftershave scream, I guess.
Yeah.
When he's using when he smacks his face, that was a improvised thing. But it's true. I guess a little kid that wouldn't be used to that, your face would be raw. You'd be like, ah!
Yeah, I think they said that it burnt him, and so he screamed. Like not a burn.
I don't have facial hair, but aftershave, doesn't it? Like
it's
feel
kind of
like
stings,
like stingy.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a cooling effect? I wouldn't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like
these guys are too manly.
They
ain't screaming. Do you even use aftershave? Is aftershave still really a common thing?
I haven't used aftershave since I was in high school. So
I use before shave. No, I don't even know what that is.
Isn't that just shaving cream?
Yes. No.
Before shave.
So here's a fun fact. John Candy, who was on for one scene basically, he worked an entire day.
R.I.P.
Yes, I love John Candy. Goddamn, I was really sad when he died. He also got paid only $414 for the day he worked. And the whole thing about the kid leaving their kid at a funeral parlor was all totally improvised. Yep. He did not. He just did it on the spot. And him and Catherine had worked at Second City before, so they had a really good rapport. So it worked out really well. And he also got paid less than the pizza boy. The pizza boy got paid more on the movie than John Candy did.
That's another kid that I want. That's another character that I want to fucking punch.
Why? Because he hit that thing and knocked it down?
Well, the first time he hit it, he didn't pick it up. He picked it up the second time, so that was a little bit redeeming. But the face he made,
was it him just like walking through the entire house trying to get his money?
Yeah, well, no, it was him walking through the snow. I'm like, come on, guy, you don't know how to walk through snow? And then frick it to the back door. And then the face he makes when he's like, "You only gave me $40," because he's telling him to keep the change. He's like, "Keep the change, you filthy animal." And he like, "It's only $40, sir." And I don't know. I was just like, I want to punch that guy right now.
Yeah,
that face.
How much was all of that pizza? Or is he saying he got a $40 tip? Because that's two very different things.
Yeah, a $40 tip back then would have been. He would not be complaining, but. If
no, it
40
wasn't
bucks
40.
paid for all that
$40 tip today.
Let's say it was $39 for all that pizza, and he got 50 cents. I don't know. Maybe that's what he's complaining about. But can you imagine paying $40 for all that pizza?
Well, you only got one pizza.
Damn, son, that's $800 today or some shit. You can't get away with that. Good Lord, that's nuts.
You're mixing up scenes here.
Pizza?
No, we're still talking about pizza.
Yeah, the pizza.
He had a ton of pizza with him when he first showed up, when the parents paid for the pizza. Yes.
That's what
But when Kevin paid for it and he was like, only $40, it was one pizza.
It was like $12 or some shit. Or something. It was very low. I was like, God damn, that's all he paid for.
Maybe it was 40 cents that he said. It's only 40 cents.
Yeah.
For a change.
Right. Good.
But classic.
Or no, I think maybe he said, "You only gave me a 10." I can't fucking remember. He said something, and the face he made, I was like, I'd slap that kid so hard.
I think you need to maybe
you were already
go to anger
him.
management
That's why you weren't
classes.
listening.
He already wants to beat up like 3 or 4 people in this movie. That's
But he's given it a 10 out of 10 still. So. It didn't affect his rating, his hatred for these side characters.
Maybe it enhanced it. Maybe it makes him feel good.
Uncle
to punch
Frank
these
more
guys.
so than anybody else. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I'm down
Uncle
with that.
Frank is a hateable character for
Very
sure.
much
Oh
so.
my God! Look what you did, you little twerp.
And speaking of like inflation and affordable like cost of shit, like how much do you think it would have cost to take 10 kids to Paris?
Fuck.
Jesus. Yeah,
It would
right?
have cost fuck because that's I don't even want to. I don't
An
even want to.
unfathomable amount of
Right.
money.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, look at the house. So
That
And then
is
they
a
came
real
back.
house too in
They
Illinois.
came back. Good God,
I
they didn't
know.
even
they
get
didn't
to
do
like.
anything. They just came back.
Well, they ate shrimp and that was it. Wow.
Yeah. They ate some shrimp. They probably spent a crazy amount of money, but yes, it is
Also-
implied that they are pretty well off.
Another character that I would like to punch is the
Let's hear it,
cop
Kebs.
that goes to check on Kevin, and he's just like,
Oh yeah.
nobody's here. It's locked up tight. No one that count their kids again. And I'm like, as a 10-year-old kid, you think he's gonna come to the fucking door? You retard! Open the door. Go inside. Do something.
That did.
I'm an adult person, and when strangers ring the door,
I
I don't
totally-
answer it.
Me
for
too.
sure. I was like, that's real cop right there. That's beautiful acting because that's exactly what a real cop would do.
I know, but still, I'm like, I was mad.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
could end the movie would be over if he had said, "Oh, I got
Yeah.
the kid." All
Yeah.
right, roll credits.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But still, like, I was like,
Yeah.
I'll
No,
s-
yeah.
I swear to
right there
God,
with
if I
you, bro.
ever needed a cop to go to my house to check on my kid, and he's like, "There's nobody here. It's locked. It's not opening. They're not answering the door, so then they must not be here."
I love that accent. Whoa, you're
Hey.
muted.
You're on mute, dog.
Everything you're saying is probably gold. I would love to.
I said David is right though. That's exactly what a real cop would have done. Like
Yeah.
look at the Cleveland kidnappings that I covered on Truly Twisted. Like how many times did neighbors report shit to cops? They went to the door, knocked, no one answered, so they left. Nothing's wrong if no one's answering.
And
Come
just
on.
like
It's annoying.
yeah, that was the perfect neighbor. The cops went to her friggin' 100 times, and they never filed anything. They just went to the house until, she killed that
It's wild.
lady.
I just found a story of a gentleman who lived with his father. The gentleman was in his late 30s, maybe 40s, I don't know, but his dad was a little older. His dad went missing. He went for a walk with his dog, right? But the dog came back by itself. And so, yeah, very strange, right? So he calls the cops, "Hey, my dad's missing. I don't know what's going on." And then they went to the
I know
house.
this story.
There's blood in the house, dude. This is
nope,
weird,
never
man.
mind.
Okay,
I don't know this
blood in
story.
the house. The tub, the shower curtain, whatever, gone. So the cops automatically they bring him in. They think he killed his dad, and they're like
I
telling
do
him
know
that.
this story. Yes, I do know this
You
story.
do know the story?
Yeah.
They're telling him, "Oh, we found your dad's body, and we know you did it." And this dude is like pulling his shirt apart, screaming like he is distressed. Fun fact here, though,
And
his dad wasn't dead.
No,
was
he
alive.
wasn't. He went to see a woman.
Yeah, he went to another town and he
to
didn't
see
tell
a lady
anybody.
friend. And then the
And
son admitted to killing the dad too.
He was telling. Well, see, what happened
They got him
is the
to
cops
admit
had
to
him
it.
in there for 30 hours without
Yes.
food, without water. So he's there, and they start telling him, "You did this, right?" He goes, "Well, I guess I did that." Well, then you did this too, right? He goes, well, I guess I must have I got a knife or whatever. And the cops already knew that his dad wasn't dead. They told him he was dead, and then when they found out that he wasn't dead, they didn't tell the guy. They didn't tell him his dad was fine. They just, yeah, isn't that crazy? Anyway, that's how
unacceptable.
Very.
it is, and it's a legal thing to do. They can do this if they want.
What?
Yes,
Which
it's legal
doesn't make any
for
sense.
them to lie. I hate this law, and really makes me not trust any cop. I'm sorry to say that. But
I mean,
it's
this
true.
movie does have elements of true crime, so this
Yes,
is
it
all
does.
related.
Very, yes.
I do
So-
love that.
Just without
Another fun
just
fact here:
murderless.
Murder.
if you know who Kieran Culkin is, he's
He's the
Macaulay's
One of
he's
his
Fuller.
brothers?
younger
No, he's
brother.
the cousin.
He plays
He's a cousin.
Fuller,
Oh.
right? and
Oh,
just this last year won an Oscar for the movie he was in, and this guy is a great actor. I think he's one of the best out there. Fantastic guy. The movie within a movie. Have y'all heard about this? The movie that Kevin watches,
The Angels movie. The filthy
it's called
animal.
Angels
Filthy Angels.
with Filthy Souls.
Yes, that's what. Okay, that's what it is.
It was made for the film specifically for Home Alone, and it was inspired by the 1938 gangster film Angels with Dirty Faces.
Yep.
Interesting. I did not know that. But
that is interesting.
So it's a totally fake movie inside the movie.
yeah, 1, 2, 10 or whatever it was.
Oh, that's fun.
I love
That's
that.
fun.
God, it was hilarious, and his reaction to it. Yeah, I love it. Macaulay,
They use it in
Dude, it was great.
Home Alone 2 as well.
do they
With-
really? Damn, I
Yeah,
didn't
the
know
way
that.
I love it too. I love
Spoiler.
it. Tim Curry's in it. Oh,
I love Tim
Have
Curry.
either of you guys
Tim Curry,
ever
Rob
been to
Schneider.
the home?
Oh, what'd you say there?
In your United States travels, have either of you guys ever been to the house that they filmed it?
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere.
No.
So
No, that's
He goes
it's
everywhere.
not
What are you
true.
talking
You
about?
drove to Tennessee.
He goes
That's a
everywhere.
lie.
He's
That's
going
a
to
lie.
Arizona. He's coming
Don't
to Texas. Are you still coming
make
to
up
Texas?
rumors about me.
What the
In
hell?
2 months, you're coming to Texas still?
Yes.
But like I said, it is a real house, and when Kevin gives Santa his address, 671 Lincoln Boulevard, it is actually the real address of the home that they used to film it too.
Dope.
Which I thought is crazy.
Dope.
And that house is a $5.5 million house now.
God damn, son.
Yeah,
Well, it looks like
dog.
a 5.5 million.
I do like.
I wonder how much it was back then.
Yeah. Another thing that I
Right.
liked about the film is when he goes to see Santa, and he asks for his family back, and then
Yeah.
the Santa himself is like downtrodden.
Kevin wants to punch him.
No, I don't. He's like, he has no money. His car won't even fucking start. And then he like makes it a point to give Kevin a Tic Tac. And I was just like, can't even leave.
Call the cops, dude. Call the cops, right? He's in trouble, man.
I don't know.
Give him some help, bro. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't think he
But-
knew, obviously.
the
but
guy
still.
was funny, though. I thought the guy who played him, hilarious. That
Yeah.
whole little bit was pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was great all around. It was cute,
I think so.
even though it had a number of punchable characters, apparently.
Tons.
Uppercut.
Yeah. I also I really need to understand why they have so much random shit in this house too. Like there was a couple of things in my notes that I wrote down. I'm like, why do you have a whole mannequin? Like why is that just something that you have?
I was in the
And, like,
basement, right?
Yeah, and like 18 pairs of roller skates. I guess you do have a lot of kids, but like in every back scene, all I could see was like rollerblades in the corner. And I'm like, Jesus, like this kind of mess would drive me nuts.
I really
Jesus,
like
go get
that
your
kitchen.
shovel.
Jesus. But in addition to the tarantula, like all of the other pranks that Kevin uses are like foreshadowed, like with his dad telling him to put away the Legos because somebody's gonna slip and
The
fall
micro
on them.
machines. Yeah. Yeah, I
I
remember
will
that.
say,
That was good.
When we watched the trailer last week, and I was like, I thought booby traps were going to be more a part of my life. I used to take my little army men and set them up in front of my door before I went to bed at night, in case somebody came in.
I
and
love that.
That's cute. That is really cute. They gotta
That's
protect
cute.
you. That is cute.
I was like, they're
I
gonna.
could see that mindset working as a kid.
But like now, thinking about it, I was like, if it was a burglar, they would have had shoes on.
Yes.
So I don't know. Anyways,
Still really cute. It reminds me of Stranger Things.
oh yeah,
Have you watched Stranger Things?
Yes.
I have.
I'm caught up.
The last part
Mike
of the
carries
season comes
around
out in
his
2
little-
days.
His little Dungeons and Dragons dude to keep him safe. It's cute. It's adorable.
Yeah, Doug. Sure.
Well, I'm sure that like many of our listeners, you guys will also be watching the new Stranger Things on Christmas.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
I'm waiting for that. I'm
But
ready.
we would definitely recommend that you rewatch Home Alone if it's been a while. And Home Alone 2. Make it a double feature. They're both on
Absolutely.
Disney Plus.
Absolutely. Rudy Tooty Looty.
So did you guys know about Buzz's girlfriend, the picture?
That's
No.
actually him dressed up as a girl.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's
No.
so funny.
No, it's
Yes, it is.
the ugly photo was a picture of the art director's son in makeup to avoid being cruel to a real girl. So this guy took the brunt of it. Poor kid.
I love that. That's sweet.
Yeah, they didn't want to give anyone any kind of problem later.
That's very sweet.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Wolf.
Bro, I use woof still, and many people need to bring that back. I'm just saying. People look at me funny when I use it.
People have said it to me.
Are those good, Alicia?
So I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I thought it was a good thing, but now I'm starting to think it's a bad thing.
Well, like when I use woof, I mean like rough. Like that's rough.
Yeah.
Like woof.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe maybe in your case it's like meow, but like the dog version.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
they're calling you
that's
attractive.
how you use things, right? Like booby trap for you guys is totally different for me. When I fall into a booby trap, it's not any kind of prank. It's more of a actual trap. Yeah.
Of boobies.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Oh my God, I was drowning there. I was like, are they not going to get this? Please, somebody. Yes, boobies. Absolutely. All right, I'm ready to make my verdict. You guys,
15.
very strong, very, very strong cases on both points. Kevin's multiple punches to multiple characters.
I think that was the only negativity that was brought into
I don't
this
think it's
discussion.
negative. I think he's right. I think everyone, maybe save the kid, deserved to get punched. I mean, he got a kick in the
But-
crotch. I think that's
A definite fuck you for Uncle Frank.
oh
For
that
sure.
dude. Absolutely, I think
For
all three of
sure.
us need to punch that dude. He was a douche. He was a douchey douche. He was the worst. Yeah, and then he didn't want to like use his. He didn't want to pay for the pizza. He had traveler's checks. Oh, God. What a cheap bastard. Okay, I'm gonna. This is a tough one because I do like the movie. I do like the movie, but I saw it not as a child like you guys, so I'm not going to give it.
I
a
don't
10.
think seeing it as a child even matters. It's a
It
fantastic
matters.
movie.
It matters because you guys were in your head were like, oh, I can do the paint can and bam, and yeah, I saw that shit
Part
and I
of
was
the
like,
love for it is the nostalgia. I'll
that
give him that.
motherfucker's wasting all that money, man. Look at this.
So
All
what?
Yeah, well, that's an adult. Seeing it as an adult, that's a difference.
As
all
an
right?
adult, I
So you
would have
know
done
what?
the same shit to stay
All right,
safe.
Order in my court. Order in my court, sir. I'm giving this movie an 8 out of 10. I did really like it, and that is my rating. I'm going to give it
Objection.
8 gavels.
Objection. This is the
Yeah.
mistrial.
Overruled, sir. That
I
a mistrial.
motion for mistrial.
8 is high.
We don't have a jury, so I don't think we can have a
8 is
mistrial.
For a new court date, new hearing.
Yeah, do your what is it? Your appeal. Do all
Yes,
the appeals
that's
you
what it
want.
is.
They ain't changing.
Yeah, we would like to start the appeals process, please.
Yeah. A woman who forgets her child, no matter how far away she goes and then comes back, should go to jail. You are not allowed to do this. You can't leave your kid at home. That kid in real life would have died, okay? He would have died. They would have killed him.
No.
Those people, those Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern would have killed him, no problems. And he would not have survived, and she would be in prison. I'm just saying, in a real world, but this isn't the real world, right?
It's a movie.
So,
But that's
it
what
gets
makes
an
it a
8.
wholesome movie.
It's a beautiful, wholesome milk. I mean, it's
10
delicious,
out of 10.
right?
Yeah.
8 out of 10, baby. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
And I just want to say, by the time that our listeners are hearing our review, Christmas is past,
Right.
but it's still the Christmas season. And we hope you guys had an amazing Christmas.
Oh, yes.
And have a safe and happy New Year.
Merry
Absolutely.
And we'll
Chrysler.
see you for some more shenanigans. in
It won't be New
2026.
Year when this drops, right? It'll still be in front of
No,
us.
it's the 29th.
Yeah. It's the 22nd today, guys. So Christmas is not here yet. So, yes, Merry Christmas to all you chuckleheads, and
You filthy
Yeah.
animals.
love you guys. You guys are awesome. Merry Christmas to
Love
you.
you.
Merry Christmas
Love
to you,
you.
sir. Please don't punch me in the face.
I
love you
wouldn't
very
dream
much.
of it. I love you too.
All right, guys,
So
that's
stay
it.
tuned for 2026. Bye.
Get out of here.
So dim the lights, let the credits roll.